think there's every which way, right? Like I remember I wrote this long email, like, here's who I am, here's where I'm from, here's why you should work with me, here's a story about my mom. Like then I couldn't get a hold of nobody. And I did it. And then I applied for like other music industry jobs. And I remember being discouraged in the beginning because I was like, I applied for like 8 things and I did it all. Like I did what like Google told me to do basically. And like what my teachers at the time told me to do, and haven't heard back anything. And I worked on my resume for like 2 weeks. Like I had everybody review it, couldn't get an answer. And then I reached out on Twitter. It was the style that I knew at that point, and it was the style that they knew. And I was just like, what's up? I want to work for y'all. I think it was like the start of our conversation. And like, how do I apply? And they were like, show up tomorrow at 3. And I later realized like, you know, like the people that I wanted to work with were communicating in the style that I communicate in. And so like now, like I do it to this day. Like a lot of my like kind of cold reaches aren't done on email. They're done on Twitter. Like they're done on Instagram. They're done on social media. Kind of just being like, yo, I like what you're doing. If you're ever here in Austin, like hit me up. And then people check your stuff out, right? Like, oh yeah, no, these are a lot of mutual friends. Like, oh yeah, he's doing what I'm doing. Like that's kind of like my style of reaching out is more natural.